Hey guys, so today I'm going to be talking about emotional availability. So I'm going to give it to you straight. Most men, I think, like to hear it straight. They want to understand it logically. So emotional availability does have to do with your depth of understanding of your own emotions. I'm going to say that again. It has to deal with your depth of understanding of your own emotions. I'm sorry to say that, and I'm sorry that if you haven't done a lot of emotional work, it's probably not going to be easy for you to become super emotionally available, depending on what happened to your past. And we don't like this as men. We don't like to hear that because we want to believe that we can use effort or logic to get places. And this is one area where you are not going to be able to progress in emotional availability unless you become more emotionally aware on your own. So I'm sorry to say that right off the bat, guys, but it really comes down to doing your own work around emotions. Now, the good news is you can become more emotionally available. You can work at this. People like to make blanket statements or judgments or shameful judgments and shame someone as you are emotionally unavailable. And let me tell you, you are not emotionally unavailable. You might be right now going through something, or you may not have done the work to become emotionally available, but it's not like a title or it's something you have to live with forever. You can do the work to make yourself more emotionally available. And this is what a lot of men are doing with coaches, with courses, with classes, with going to men's weekends and becoming more comfortable with their own emotions. 76% of women these days want a man that's emotionally available. She doesn't want your stoicism. She may be attracted to your rock hard body, but she doesn't necessarily want that in a relationship. 76% of women most want an emotionally available man, because how women mostly want emotional connection. In a relationship, that's what they desire. They want emotional connection, emotional safety. That's their greatest need. So you doing your work to become more emotionally available is everything in a relationship. It will help you get all the things you want anyway out of the relationship as well, because when you're meeting her needs, she's going to be more likely to meet your needs as well, and then it's a circle that's spinning. It's a wheel that's spinning now instead of somebody getting drained. So how do you become more emotionally available? You got to start working on your own emotions, understanding how you feel. Now, don't be too scared. Like if you don't like emotions or you've never done work around emotions, it's not that difficult. It is difficult, but depending on where your childhood trauma looks like and all that, it could be difficult, but you can start doing this work. And it's just data. If you think about your emotions, they are just an electric charge through your body, complex chemistry that's playing throughout your body at different times. So, you walk in a room and you get scared, your body pumps certain chemicals into your body. If you are with a woman and you start having feelings for her, you're getting emotions going through your body, running through your body that's attraction towards her. Being able to articulate these emotions, it's basically being able to articulate your internal world. As men, most of the times we shut off our internal world so we can accomplish things in the outer world. And we like to build things, we like to work on things, we like to figure things out logically. So we don't necessarily want to care about our inner world or spend time caring about our inner world. But that is where you can actually start to connect with others better. And this is why we have a huge epidemic in our society of men being emotionally unavailable with each other as well. We'll go golf together, we'll play ball together, we'll go surf together, but we're not going to necessarily connect on a deep level emotionally. And this is how humans bond, or one way humans bond. So doing your work to understand these emotions will greatly benefit you. First and foremost, just don't be scared of them. They are like I said, just data. It's not necessarily right or wrong. Your emotions a lot of times are wrong and sometimes they're right. And that's where your intuition comes in and really learning this. But being able to name how you feel. So you walk into a room with your partner And she now has a feeling inside her body, you have a feeling inside your body, and you're not communicating about that, she's not going to feel emotionally bonded to you. If she's wondering what's going on internally, especially if you're like on your phone all the time, just like blah, 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 like you're not paying attention, you look distracted, you look distraught, you look like you're carrying a lot of heavy emotions at the end of a work day. And she's like, how was work? And you're like, fine. It was tough. My boss did this, but like you're not saying emotional words. She's not feeling what you're feeling. She's not emotionally connecting to you. She wants to feel what you're feeling. Not always, but she wants to understand what you're feeling. And most importantly, she wants to be understood by you. She wants to be witnessed by you. So when she has a hard day, she wants to be able to describe all these emotions and you kind of resonate with the feeling she's having instead of trying to fix it, solve it, figure out what to do with it. So you just have to witness it and validate her experience. You're literally, think of it this way. When one of my daughters, when they were younger, even still, they'll draw something on a piece of paper or whatever. And it's like, when they were 4, it wasn't like the best drawing in the world. Sorry, girls, but it was just scribble. And they'd bring it up and I would be like, oh my gosh, look at how cool is that? How do you would like it? I want to hear about it. I want to validate them. They're just like, look, Daddy, do you see what I did? They just want to witness to their experience. They're excited. They want to share that with someone. So there's a reason why you get good news and you might pick up the phone and call someone, a buddy or your wife or whoever, to share in that experience. That's what she's trying to do with you. She's trying to have a shared experience with you in your life. So if you're emotionally unavailable, you're not great at sharing experience. You're like, yeah, it was cool. Like you keep it all inside. So you have to learn how to identify, validate all that's going on within you and be able to share that better. I hope that makes sense. Hopefully that's helpful. I'm going to do a lot more videos on it. But if you need help with any of this, as always, please reach out. I have a free link right now on my bio, so you can book a 30-minute call with me to discuss emotions, emotional availability, and learn about this stuff. But also what I like to do is actually get deep in there and help you open up these emotions. So help witness you and help you guide you through the process of feeling some of these emotions in a safe environment that's with somebody that knows what they're doing. So if you're open to that, hit me up. I'd love to work with you. And hopefully this helps. See you next time.